President Donald Trump calls Iran's response to Washington's proposal to end the war totally unacceptable after reports said Tehran delivered its reply through Pakistani mediation channels earlier today. Iranian authorities say an unidentified drone was intercepted and destroyed over the country's southwestern region, as regional tensions remain high following renewed disagreement between Washington and Tehran over peace negotiations. Pakistan marked the first anniversary of Mark-e-Haq with Quran recitations, prayer ceremonies across the country, dedicated to national unity, remembrance of martyrs, and prayers for peace and security.
पाकिस्तान अपनी मौसर जिम्मेदाराना और गैर जानबदार सफारतकारी के जरिए तारीखी अमन मुज़ाकरात की मेज़बानी कर रहा है। अक़वाम आलम ने जंगबंदी कराने और फ़रीक़ैन को मुज़ाकरात के ज़रिए ख़ित्ते और दुनिया को एक हौलनाक तबाही से बचाने की पाकिस्तानी कोशिशों को सराहा है। इस कामयाब सफारती काविश ने पाकिस्तान को हकीकी अमन साज मुल्क की हैसियत से दुनिया के नक्शे पर वाज़े तौर पर नुमायां किया।
Field Marshal Sayyid Asim Munir says Pakistan gave a decisive response to Indian aggression during Mark-e-Haq and repelled enemy naval forces. He also said both the US and Iran trust Pakistan's leadership, thanking Trump for recognizing Islamabad's diplomatic role. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif honors martyrs and says Pakistan gave befitting response to Indian attacks during Mark-e-Haq, crediting Field Marshal Asim Munir, announcing May 10 to be observed as Mark-e-Haq Victory Day. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian declares Tehran will never bow down to the enemy, stressing dialogue or negotiation is not surrender, but means to defend national interests with authority. Iran's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghai criticizes International Atomic Energy Agency over political messaging, saying agency's role is verification, not commentary on Tehran's conduct or regional tensions. A South Korean-operated cargo ship is damaged in the Strait of Hormuz after being struck by unidentified objects as tensions continue to threaten commercial shipping through the strategic waterway. Democratic Senator Mark Kelly warns that U.S. has severely depleted key missile stockpiles during Iran conflict, raising concerns over military readiness and the Pentagon's ability to rapidly rebuild inventories. Russian officials say U.S. envoys Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner may soon visit Moscow for more Ukraine talks as Washington and Moscow remain active despite wider global tensions. The United States and China continue negotiations over a crucial rare earth agreement as global industries closely monitor supplies essential for technology, electrical vehicles, and military systems. Lebanese Prime Minister Nawaf Salam says southern Lebanon is suffering severe destruction from the ongoing conflict with Israel, while Beirut pushes for negotiations tied to a clear Israeli withdrawal framework. Canada intensifies health monitoring after passengers from the hantavirus-hit cruise ship MV Hondius arrives in Quebec as quarantine measures begin following the World Health Organization's guidance on possible exposure risks. US President Donald Trump says 5 prisoners from Poland and Moldova have been released from Belarus and Russia, describing the move as part of a wider US-backed negotiations with Minsk. Saudi Arabia calls for an immediate halt to attacks across Gulf waters after drone and maritime security incidents in the UAE, Kuwait and Qatar, raising fears over Strait of Hormuz stability. Global oil markets jumped sharply after Washington and Tehran failed to agree on a US-backed peace proposal, with Brent crude rising above $100 a barrel amid fears of supply disruption in the Strait of Hormuz. Federal Petroleum Minister Ali Pervez Malik and Barrick Gold Chairman John Thornton review progress on the Reko Diq copper and gold project, pledging continued cooperation for timely completion. Heavy rain and thunderstorms hit Peshawar and surrounding areas, bringing relief from heat wave as weather system spreads across Punjab with rain alerts in Lahore, Rawalpindi and several northern districts till May 12. Pakistan's young opener Azan Uwais shines with a brilliant debut 100 in Dhaka, scoring 103 as Pakistan posts 386 before Bangladesh gain a slender advantage after bowling Pakistan out and reaching 7 without loss in their second innings.